like have two windows up or have like a
And
dual
we
setup or
are
something and be constantly fucking like
going
looking over 'em.
live.
It should be fine,
Who
hopefully.
said hollow?
Okay. And we're off.
So who do you think we're going to see for bands?
Um,
Well,
um,
Maev is permabanned, correct?
yeah, for 2 weeks, isn't she?
Apparently, according to whatever.
Uh,
I kind of don't want to get into it because I completely disagree with it, and I think it's a shitty choice, and it's just stupid. It's just stupid. It's like
So,
Crybabies won the day. Good job. I'm fucking real proud of us.
so in that case, I think against this's team, we'll probably see a Chen ban.
Yeah, this is in
I
here,
can see
so
that.
Chenban is. Yep, there it
There
is.
it is. Good
And there
call.
we are.
Made sense.
I can see
So,
a KT, either the KTs getting banned, whoever,
yeah,
if they
I'm
have Crotos.
yeah.
I don't
Team
know what
3
team.
has Protoss, so
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
think we're gonna see?
guessing
Oh,
a KT ban.
they're showing a Hanzo ban, but yeah, a KT ban wouldn't be a bad idea. Either of the KTs actually. He
Yeah.
plays Valera pretty alright.
Anna, he plays a pretty good Anna too.
Yeah.
And it's a Hanzo ban.
Big surprise. Big surprise.
So let's see, we're on
Oh, this is
Oh,
my
Lucio.
yeah.
Nice.
I don't
That
like
is the jam.
I don't know about I don't have nothing against Lucio, but I don't know about first picking him.
Yeah, that kind of seems like a bad idea.
To see now that it's locked to Diablo, see what that did in Diablo. It doesn't matter how fast you are; you can just point and click with him and push Lucio into a wall. So it was a pretty good counter by.
I mean, yeah, you
Is that
push him
team
into
two
a
on the
wall,
left
but if you
there?
don't stun him and take him out, then he can literally wall right
Well,
out of it. Like, Lucio is he's a good
yeah, but
healer, and he's not one that you
yeah,
want to miss having. And I'm assuming that they have some other shenanigans possibly worked out. That'd be the only reason to have a first pick Lucio. Like,
that's
Yeah.
true. But I guess my idea is like against the Diablo or the first pick Lucio, you open up for that potential for a lot of like CC
yeah.
that can counter him to come into play, and I think the Diablo Greymane was really smart.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
guessing
Diablo Greymane's a smart choice in any game,
Yeah.
really.
Regardless, yeah, that's
Yeah.
also true.
I'm guessing the Greymane's gonna be Digi.
Yeah, Digi plays Greymane. I've
I
seen him
wish
play
you
a
could
Mid
see
Greymane.
the names of people in here.
Yeah, that's a wish we all have. Yep, there's the KT.
Variant.
and a
There you go.
variant.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
probably
think
Krotos.
Bad Gavin.
yeah,
Bad
I'd
Gavin
say
on
that's
Varian.
Krotos right there.
You think Bad Gavin on Varian?
I think it's possible.
Yeah, I could see it. Who else?
Could
Trunks?
also
Trunks
be
is on there?
Trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be Trunks. So let's see. Another ban.
So far, I mean, both the teams look solid.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we're gonna have to wait for the whole draft
To see,
to finish,
the
but-
rest of it shake out, but so far nothing's too imba.
So I would personally think that blue team should ban. Okay, Dahaka would be an
The
interesting
Licky
choice.
Licky, yeah. Like, I mean,
He's
I
a
was
pretty
gonna
good
say-
ban on this map because the global, like, there's a lot of benefits to that global he has here. It's a big map. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot of mercs and shit on here too.
I was
I'm
gonna
surprised
say
they are
possible.
banning a specialist like Sylvie.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
also
what I was
true.
gonna say.
Yeah, that's
I was
also a
expecting
good
a Sylvie
point.
ban.
Yeah, that would have also been a good ban, but
We'll
so
see.
far they don't have. Neither team has any specialists. It'll be interesting to see how they draft here.
What do we expect red team to ban?
It's almost like they're banning to the teams.
I think
instead of to the
they're
map.
gonna ban. They're probably gonna ban a support of some kind.
That would make the most sense. Maybe a Stukov or
Yeah, I
a
can
lot of
see
people like
Stuka
Malf.
ban.
Alex Straza, maybe?
Uther
Alex is a
actually.
popular one, yeah. Uther's
Uther
not
be a
been
good
that
ban.
popular, so
I actually haven't had the chance to see Alex Straza in action since I came back.
Oh, she's
Wow.
good.
So
She
I've
thick.
seen her gameplay. I've tried her out, but
There's
There's a
Stukov.
Stukov. Yeah.
That's
Definitely
silence.
not. Yeah, that's very true. That silence is very
yeah, Stukov's
Inconvenient.
one that I really hate to go against. In personal opinion, he's not the best fun to deal with.
No, he's really not. I like Stukov. He's got good heals, good healing, good times. Good heals. That silence is good. He can
Yep.
spec into his bladed pustule, which makes him kind of CC. It's not ever like real good CC, but it's there when you need it, and it's annoying as fuck.
He's got a lot of flexibility and
Did-
some decent wave clear.
Were you there
He'd
for
be a
that game
good-
when I shut down Genji with the bladed pustule build? Like we had a Genji
man.
we were against, and I was just like, "You're slowed, and now you're stopped. Have fun with that.
Oof. Oof.
Run away now."
Is a
Shimano boy.
Uther. I was expecting that.
There's
the
the
thing
other
with
KT.
Uther, the thing with Uther,
That's the second KT
Really?
right there.
CC's really good against Kel'Thuzad and Lucio in particular. If
Oh,
you can shut that Lucio down even for a second, that Greymane can hop on him and just blow the shit out of him. That's why
very
I was
true.
kind of thinking Uther in the first place, but Stukov would have been good too. So
Yep.
that was a good bang by Red.
What's
It would
real
be
annoying
pretty-
is when a Stukov sets like a silence in the middle of a team when you're about to do your sound barriers, Lucio. Holy shit, that's all silence
Yeah.
chaos.
Rip.
I've had that happen more than once, by the way. You're
They
the
can
guy to
destroy
learn.
a whole team fight. They can
Yeah.
mess it all up. Yeah.
And as Sniper just said in chat, Fire versus Ice KT.
Yeah. Prove who's the most KT-ist.
KTist.
KT, that's not even a
KTist?
word, but
It is
okay.
now. Who's in charge of this stream? It's me. I get to decide what is and isn't a word. I'm
And
the
Cho'Gath.
god here. Oh
Nah.
my god.
And a Genji at
Genji and
ETC.
ETC.
Nah,
Alright, that
so
would have been
far.
fucking spicy if it was a choke.
That
So
mosh
far, I
pit because
think,
they have 3 melee right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think blue team
Oh, now they have 4.
maybe.
Yeah.
It'll be
4
interesting. I think they
melee,
both
that mosh
drafted
pit.
pretty good, but
Yeah.
the
if the
issue with sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if the ETC can rock his power slide into a mosh pit, and then
It's
the
gonna get real
KT
sick,
does
yeah.
his combo,
The problem
gonna be
though,
disgusting.
the problem with the red team is like Genji can get shut down so easily by Uther and Diablo. Like that's the thing with that.
Yeah.
Same thing with Lucio and KT for that matter. So
Well, a lot of people can get
Trunks and
shut down by Uther and Diablo. I think
Yeah, that's
most of them can.
but I mean, especially highly mobile heroes, because that's kind of their crutch is CC in general. But if
So this
Trunks and Leader play well and tank well and peel well, then I think Red's gonna come out better. But I think the drafts are even. It kind of just depends on how people play in this. Like I
Yeah,
think
and
there's a
as
lot of
y'all-
potential either way.
Y'all were right. Digi coming onto the Greymane.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen any of these guys personally. This is my first time, but this looks like, in my opinion, very good solid drafts against each other, and I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what each of them can do.
Yeah,
One thing that'll be interesting is if Trunks goes C Smash with the variant, or if he goes taunt. I expect him to go taunt, but
yeah, the taunt seems like it would be better if
Yeah.
he can isolate any one of the 4 melee
Yeah,
characters and
it'll
just
be-
be like, you can't do anything for the next couple
It'll-
seconds, have fun.
it'll be especially good against Greymane to
Greymane.
shut him down, because then he gets those overpower procs if he's taking the parry builds. So.
Mhm.
And I mean, if ETC sort of channels that into a power slide or a mosh pit, then you've
Ooh,
got some
baby.
really strong CC
Yeah,
that KT
Yeah.
should be able to monopolize on.
that's the thing is they both got pretty good CC, both these teams.
Yeah.
As it looks like the initial 5-man mid lane fight at first, and
As
it'll be
always.
interesting to see.
As is
Yes, as
tradition.
always, we gotta do that. We gotta have that 5-man mid fight in the
hell
beginning.
yeah.
I'm actually curious to see where they split up. I expect Greymane and Arcanus to go into solo lanes and possibly
Yeah.
maybe Genji or the ETs. I expect the
I
tanks
just-
to drop off into each lanes.
I
and go
just,
by
I just
themselves
thought of
possibly.
this. Red team doesn't really have like I think blue team does have better wave clear in general, better laners. I don't think
Yeah.
red team has not quite as much.
Yeah,
As
Like
we-
Varian maybe Kel'Thuzad, but see Kel'Thuzad has to stay with his team to get his stacks early
He gets
on.
sacked,
Yeah,
he's vulnerable.
Which he did actually pick up that convection stack, and Diablo did go ahead and pick up
Or,
the Devil's
I
Due
meant-
for the black
Yeah.
Sailstone. So
Yeah.
we got Uther with the stacking as well, and we got perfect game. So it looks like cocktail build for Diggy there, and we got maximum tempo quest going on Lucio as well.
Oh,
So far, Varian has not selected his level 1 talent either.
that's
And
a
it looks
super
like he
front
is gonna
combo.
get-
Yep, he's gonna get taken.
Ooh.
He got flipped very early
Leader
there.
almost
That was
Red's
a
bomb
bad
into
idea.
Lucio as well. He managed not
Yep.
to, but it was close. But yeah, no, that's a Super Trunks thing. He literally
Trunks was
just doesn't pick talents for some reason.
he was a bit out of position there as well. I thought.
It was.
Yeah. As we do see ETC splitting off to go up top against the Gray main, yet
See,
the
this
red team
is-
is not dropped down bot lane to soak up yet.
Yeah,
I
see,
think
this is a
it-
problem with red team's comp. I just figured this out. Like, Grayman's gonna have a lot better time poking and focusing down that ETC. Like, in general, they just have blue team as way better laners, way better like
Yeah.
solid laners.
Yep. And Trunks is going bottom.
Against a 1v2 bot lane, as we do see 3 still sitting in the
Yep.
mid lane. 2 in each of the side lanes, leaving Uther alone to solar lane,
Looks
as we
like-
do see.
Looks
Looks
like
like
2
Genji
are
and KT
coming
are going
down
for
to
the-
try to
for the
gank,
gank.
maybe? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
they might get him.
Oh,
They might
that-
get him.
Caught out.
I think maybe. Yep, there it is.
Oh man.
And
They
6
did
getting
that.
caught
Yup, there it is.
out.
First
That
blood.
was a good play. That was a good play by
That's actually
Curtis and
second
Road
blood in
there.
all honesty. Trunks
Yeah,
died
Oh yeah,
first
that's
blood in
right.
the
I
very beginning.
forgot. I totally already forgot because I'm bad at this.
And Trunks isn't important, that's why you forgot.
Definitely. If you don't have talents, you're not even a person.
As he did
He
actually
did-
pick
he
up
did.
overpower.
He did.
Yeah, he got overpower there.
Looks like he's
So-
going for a taunt, like Bane was saying. Man.
Yeah. As it also does look like he's taking
Ooh,
a
looks
lot
like
of damage there
Diablo's
from
gonna-
River.
I think he'll be it. Nope, he's dead.
And Diablo.
Oh, I missed
yes.
it.
The triple setup bot lane, we do see looks like 2 in the mid lane, and we do see Diggy over here trying to go ahead and take this bruiser camp quite early by himself.
Yeah,
So that's
He
gonna
can do
put
it,
a little
though.
bit
That'll
of
be a lot of
interesting.
pressure on the mid lane.
he's getting pretty low. Yeah, he'll be able to pull it off.
Yeah, he was getting low, but he's gonna pull off. Uther going over there,
Uther's-
going ahead and
Uther,
popping him
yeah.
hell there to help him out. As you do see the
And-
first tribute down bottom, I am curious
Yep.
to see how this fight's gonna
Blue
play
team's
out.
already arranged so that they have
And
power
ET
presence on the objective
Yeah.
already.
and ETC
Yep.
and KT are a little bit behind, but they're
And
gonna
while
have
they're-
to stop that mid lane there as
And while
well.
they're focusing on this team fight, those mercs gonna be pushing down mid lane. They're gonna have to make a conscious decision whether or
And it
not
looks
to
like-
go for
There
distributor.
goes Trunks getting
And
isolated
Trunks
again.
getting caught out again, almost
Yeah.
about to go down.
Oof.
A lot of damage he's taken. Ooh, nice swap
it
on
does-
him.
And it does look like the
Ooh,
blue
but then
team
Gray
is
Man
going
goes down
Digi
when
went
Kronos
down.
and Road and
Bravo.
swap down. So
I think that would have been a good opportunity for a power slide there.
Yeah.
yeah, Kronos and
Oh,
Road are
man.
making a lot of really good picks here. That's
Oh, yeah.
kind of
Diablo's a
putting
little
it a
bit
bit
of
in their
trouble.
favor, but
Yes, and see, as we did say while they were down here fighting, these mercs are gonna sit here and push mid lane, and are starting to get close to that wall right
Trunks
there.
is going down. Ooh, no, he gets
No,
out
not
there.
yet. Oh.
But Ripper's
Ripper
okay.
might be going down here in just a second as
Yeah,
well.
there goes
there it is.
And
Artanis.
they
There
get
it
the pick
goes.
on him, and
They're gonna get
possibly
the
a
KT,
KT
yep.
as well.
Both of them. Living bomb
And
on
there goes
Lalzar. He gets
Gray
caught.
Mane.
Oh man, he pushes Gray Mane
They're
away.
going for it though. Oh, Lalza.
That-
Oh,
Lucio's-
Lalzar, you
Lucio
need to get
so
out of there.
close.
Oh man.
That was very close.
But Blue's team still does have the healer in here, but
Yep.
Red team has
The-
3
the-
people
the
very
Genji
low.
down.
They're all
they're
low and they
all
cannot
low.
keep
They're
fighting
pretty
this.
fucking low,
Nope.
yeah.
They're gonna have
Nah,
to
they
give up
gotta
the first
keep
tribute.
Yeah,
And they
I
also need to. And while they were doing that, that minion wave almost took out 2 towers on those merc camps there, so that's gonna be easy taking down those towers if
Yeah,
Blue
it's
team
gonna
swaps
be
up and
gonna
just
be
grabs
easy
them.
XP here.
Yeah.
Like I think what happened, I think Red Team did get a lot of good picks early on in that team fight, but I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Blue Team played well in key moments, and I don't
Yeah.
think Red Team necessarily capitalized as much as they should have
No.
when teammates were dead.
And another tribute.
Another tribute up bot on Blue team's vision side. So it's interesting to see how it plays out. As we do see Red team already looking like they're gonna rotate up. As we do see the Artanis in the backline taking that siege camp though there on that side as
Yeah,
well, which will be very interesting to see how that plays out there.
Yeah.
that was an interesting choice by Ripper there. I haven't seen him play, but that was interesting.
It
But
really
that's actually
was.
a good thing because it's gonna start taking out those turrets on the back there, so when they get to that second wall, they will not have those turrets there to help defend.
They're not gonna have any wall because
No.
while this is going on, those things are just gonna push down that wall. No one's going there to defend. They're choosing, they're electing to fight for the tribute instead
Oh.
here.
Oh.
Yep.
Digi
Ooh,
is really close to going
KD.
down there.
Kel'Thuzad is down,
down.
so this is a 4v5 right here. As we do see Super Trunks is gonna try to get on that Kel'Thuzad, but he's probably gonna get
They-
picked out
Kill
here
fast.
They
again.
cannot afford that.
Ooh,
Oh, That's
Well,
not
but
good.
And
Digi
there
goes
goes
As
Lucio
we do
down.
see, red
Here goes
team
Trunks
is
down,
losing the
probably.
fight.
Yeah,
they're
Trunk
definitely
is-
losing.
Yep.
They're way out of position. They're all
As it
scam-
does look like the blue team here is going to end up
does look-
actually.
Nope,
Taking
they
tribute
could
again.
not finish. They could not finish Diablo either.
And meanwhile, those siege minions are still just going ham down there in that
They are-
lane.
yeah.
It's keeping minions. So what's gonna happen is like this lane's gonna push out, bot lane's gonna push out because of this.
Yep.
And
We
it
do
won't
see
be.
KT stopping it as well now.
Yeah, it won't be
As
that
we-
big of a. It won't be game changing or anything. But I
Can
mean,
they
they're
also
gonna
see the
go down
location of the
there.
next tribute on the map now too?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't. That's something new that I haven't seen. I've only been back a week, so I haven't really
Yeah,
seen next time I've gotten this map. But that's going to be an interesting place there because that's also on red team side, and they can hold that vision. If they can just sit somebody in that bush and hold that there, that's going to be very interesting to see. As we do see, Ripper is going very low in the mid lane as well.
Yeah, I think red team can still come back if they get a good team fight here before 10. But if blue ends up getting this tribute, if the blue team gets this tribute, they're gonna have some trouble here. It's gonna start to snowball.
In all honesty,
Very
I
nice
would.
round.
I mean,
Yeah, so we will see how it goes. But in all honesty, I think that if blue team gets this tribute, it would be a very risky play. But if they wanted to play it right, they could always just go down to the bot lane and
Well,
go
see,
after that
blue
keep.
team has ults already.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So it's gonna be
Yes.
they
hard
do.
for
They
red
have
team
ult
to-
advantage.
Yeah.
And red team looks like they're just gonna end up giving up the tribute so
That
far
is
as what
not
this
good.
looks like.
Yeah, it's not
That's
a good
what you
idea,
do see. He
but I mean, they
barely
don't really
stopped
It's
it.
poke,
Spicy
yeah.
chain.
choice to make here. Protoss a bit out of position.
They did not engage
Oh,
well into
man,
that.
not
though.
at all.
Genji going down.
Yeah, they were
They're-
scattered. They were
Purifier.
As do see, Trunks is over here going 1v4 and is getting
trying
caught
to
out
delay.
here.
It does look like
Just trying to
Precision
delay.
might go down here, but
Proto's getting a
Oh,
lot of
man.
damage there, getting
he's getting a
Uther
lot of
very
poke.
low.
See, blue team
Oh, they're
is pretty
real
low
low.
right now.
Oh
they can,
my
they can come back.
god! Well, how are they not
Diggy
getting
is
this?
going
They just
out right
danced
now. Oh, wow.
around him.
As we do see, red team possibly gonna get the tribute here for their first
Wow.
That
tribute.
was a good
Trunks is-
turnaround.
Very
Yeah,
good
it
fight
was.
right there. They do now
Protoss-
have ults here as well, and as we do see, Colossus
Yep.
smash on the variant instead of
Really
the tank
C-smash.
variant.
That's
That's an
And-
interesting choice.
all right.
He did go stage dive, so there is no mosh pit at all.
That is
So,
these.
that
I'm
big-
gonna throw it out there. Those are all poor choices so far.
Yes,
I don't
they are.
agree
I think
with
they
any of
shoulda
those,
went-
to be
I
honest.
think they should have
Yeah.
went with the taunt variant, and they should have, even if they went with C smash variant, they should have
They
still
still coulda
definitely
done
got
more
the
If he's gonna go,
ETC
if
mosh
he's gonna
pit.
go C
Yeah.
smash, he's gonna went for High King's Quest. Like it doesn't
Ooh.
make sense
Definitely.
to go parry later and grab.
It doesn't.
fucking-
Yeah.
Grab C
They should have gotten the ETC mosh pit because they have
Yeah.
4 melee here. That's going to be so vital if they can get in there. Then the
Yeah.
Kelp Exotic could have done so much damage on top of that.
I
They
think
have lost out of a lot of
I
damage.
think this game is going to depend a lot on how Krotos plays. I think he's the one kind of
Yeah, he's got to be the.
and making a lot
yeah,
of
he's got to
plays
be the
this
carry.
team fight.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
as we do see, this is on red team side, but blue team already having vision set up and
Yeah,
already
they're
set up here with the Diablo zoning
Yeah.
out here.
And, Leader's still top lane for it. Well, I guess he has stage dive. I see what he's thinking. But yeah,
So I
This
guess they're
does
just
look like it
trying-
might be a blue tribute here, depending on how this fight plays
Yeah,
out.
they might even
Well,
get cursed.
They
Oh,
oh,
man.
here comes
There's
Leader
a
with
stage
the
dive.
coming down.
Ooh, and barely stopping that right there. We'll
That
see
was
how
a
this plays out here.
goofy stage dive. He should have used it on
As
the
we
team
do see
and
Diggy
tried to-
get it,
Yeah.
jumping on Krotos in the back line.
Oh, wow.
But it
He's
looks
gonna
like
be.
KT might go down.
That
here.
X
He
fucking
did
drop
get the
strike.
kill
Gone.
right there.
Wow.
But while they're chasing out here, Genji is having to solo defend this, and they're just gonna end up giving up the tribute.
Yeah.
And if blue team played smart here, they should easily just be able to go through here, kill them, and then go straight
That was
after that.
actually
Yep.
a good idea. By chasing so much, Digi kind of distracted them into like not even contesting that. Like I don't know what red team was thinking, but they were just. I would have just
They
ignored
got
Digi. I
tunnel
wouldn't have
vision.
ran that
They
far
got
away
tunnel
from
vision
your.
to the team fight.
They shouldn't have
I
ran
think
that
so,
far away
yeah.
from their team.
As it does look like Diablo might end up getting down here, but they are just gonna go for the fair play and go for the.
Lalzar might go down.
Lalzar
too,
might
though.
go
He's-
down here,
he's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Looks
he
like
looks
level
very
will go
low
down,
here.
but Lalzar is trapped though. That's the thing with it. Like Uther could just come in with the hammer or.
As we do see
There
red
goes
team
Artanis.
cleaning up right here as well, taking out the Artanis. Surprising, they got one tower up top from the minions, and they got the one at the bottom, but they.
Yeah,
Ooh, he
but
got
the
him.
problem now.
Oh, he
now
might
top
get
lane,
Uther. Oh,
top lane's
almost.
gonna. The walls
Nah.
might go down top lane. No one's up there defending.
As we do see Lucio's going up now, but he really can't do much against. I mean, he can kill him, he can knock
And there
him
goes
back.
Uther.
As a side note, we are at level 13. Everyone's got alts, and we're 11 minutes in, and the KT still has what?
Going.
4 stacks, 2 stacks. Let's see here.
Well, he isn't an opportunity. His team
Yeah, he's got
fights
no
have been
stacks.
going
His stacks
pretty-
keep getting reset, which is good for the red team.
definitely
Yeah, they're
good for the red
keeping
team
this
there.
they're keeping it down, which is good. By shutting him down and everything. But as it is looking
Blue
right
team
now,
picking up
it
a
does
boss.
look like it is favoring in the blue team because they have 2 keeps down, or whatever the fuck they're
forts.
called. 2
Well,
forts down, but you don't see any, like you see a little bit of damage on the towers.
Just
Ooh,
and
this is
boss.
gonna be
down,
interesting. Blue might come in with the boss steal here. I think they're going for it.
Oh,
And
man.
Blue got boss.
Yeah, it
Yeah, they're gonna.
does
have to-
look like
Oh,
they're gonna
they're
go
definitely
for
gonna
it.
try for it, yeah.
Yeah,
Red is gonna
They're gonna
contest,
have to get
yeah.
in there real quick, too.
they're gonna be alright though. I think.
Oh, there's
Yep,
a
here they
Purifier
come, here
beam
they
on
come.
Krotos. Drive him away. There's the
Ooh,
stun.
That's a good pick right
Oh,
there.
man.
This does look like
They
it's gonna
get
be
it,
blue
too.
team
Right
coming out with
into
the boss
the, right
as
into the
they do grab
fucking
it.
KT ult.
Oof.
Yeah,
I think the
Kel'Thuzad ult.
prime red team had they won't commit to
Oh,
something.
man.
They could have got boss earlier.
And
They're
Kronos
getting
going
around
down,
the
and
area
now if they
while
get the
Blue team's
Lucio.
getting the boss,
Although
the
they
one
lost
soaking,
3
they're
there,
like,
so-
Yeah, a lot of, well, 3 for 4 in a boss. I'd
But
say
they
that's a
do
good
have
trade.
a double boss pushing right now. The
Double
bot
boss
with
is
just
going down,
Lucio
which
defending.
will push core.
It's
Yes.
gonna
I
be.
think
They're gonna lose
yeah.
a fort at least, maybe 2.
They're gonna lose a keep, possibly 2
definitely
here.
lose.
This is
Yeah,
definitely
man,
gonna
keep-
be
They
The
could
two
even
of them that are
lose.
left are pushing mid.
Yes, so there's a
gonna say, they
possibility
could
of
even
3
lose
keep
three.
They are
bosses.
fucking 3-lane split pushing with those bosses.
Oof.
That
I've never
is
seen
really
never
good.
seen this one before. Yeah. It's
As we do see
interesting.
that
It does look
core
like
is
a
gonna be
top
hit
off.
just a little bit there. Probably
Yeah.
gonna get
Looks
maybe
like
half
top
its
off
shield
might
down
go
if not doing that.
before
And
that,
Tribute
before it
is
goes
coming
down,
up in
yeah.
30.
Yeah.
Yes, and it does look like that in mid lane they're gonna stick around. They should have backed off a lot sooner than that.
Oh, yeah.
Because Diablo is
Yeah,
gonna go
it's
down
like
right here,
CG
most
is
likely.
out of position.
Honestly, Uther should just run
But I
for it and
mean-
let Diablo take
Yep.
the D. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, they just need to get the tribute, and
Yeah.
then which they're gonna have to fight 4v5 here now.
yeah.
I
this
wouldn't
tribute.
contest. I honestly wouldn't contest this tribute. It's
I
Yeah,
would.
they don't need it.
I def-
It's only tribute number 1. I think KT's getting
Oh,
much
it's
more value out of
two
the
for the
siege
red
engines.
team.
Yeah, I think red team should.
See,
definitely-
they aren't
I thought you meant-
contesting.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's smart by blue team. It's smart to back off there.
Yeah. Because they don't really need it.
It doesn't. It's not detrimental to the game. The next one will matter though, because if Red can
Oh,
get
yeah.
another one, they might be back
Yeah.
in this
They might
depending
be
on
able
how
to
they
push
push.
it,
with
yeah.
their-
Especially
they get a
because
good
with the
team
next
fight.
tribute, they'll have 17. Well, they already have their 14s, but next tribute will be 17 or 18.
Yep.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna be pretty big. But the thing that we gotta remember is bot lane now has these cannon minions pushing, which is
Yup.
going to shove that lane in a
Yeah,
lot.
it's gonna put a timer. Like someone's gonna have to go down there and clear
And
every
clear
minute
it
or
every
As
so.
you
couple
do see
minutes, yeah.
KT and Lucio both finally finishing their quests. So 2 quests on red team side already done.
Here
I
comes
mean,
blue
Red's
team
got
coming
more
around for a
kills,
spicy
but-
gank. Look at that.
Ooh. Oh, there it is too.
Yep.
Oh, and getting the
Toxicity
stun
there.
on Kronos and the
Oh my
Lucio.
god, that was
ETC
Oh,
saving
savage.
back into that was not a good idea there.
Terrible
Yeah.
stage.
That
As this
was
does look like
fucking
that's gonna be the game right
absolutely
there.
savage. Yeah, I think
Because
this
they
is
can
over.
gank.
By then. That's really dangerous. But it looks like Trunks is in position to get this tribute. They're all bot. I think he might grab this.
I think that
Red's
they
might
should
skip
not
the
even go
Aegis.
for the tribute and they should just
No, he's
push for
run-
the core
yeah,
at this point.
he's-
He
But
might-
they
Blue
also
team,
do
yeah,
gotta
they should
stop
just
it
push bottom.
because this is
I
gonna
don't
be
think he's
their
gonna
third
be there in
tribute.
time.
Curse,
He's
yeah.
not gonna be there in time.
Uther.
Oh,
Uther's gonna get there.
Uther. Oh
Ooh,
my
and
god.
got it.
What?
That
a-
had to have been off by a second. If
Oh
that.
man.
And he's
Rip.
down for it,
Imagine
too.
the defeat in him. Imagine
Oh.
just the absolute
There
heartbreak.
is no escape. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's
And as
brutal
we
right
do
there.
see that the bruiser camp that red team did take down the mid fort as well.
Yeah.
So
I
they
mean,
got at
it's
least
a
one
little
fort
late,
here.
but
Yeah, it's a little late, but we'll see. In all honesty, I think that a smart play from blue team here would be is go get the bruiser camp, then travel up top, push that wave out and take that second
Yeah.
keep, and then softly put, or just push with the bruiser camp down mid and take a keep.
yeah.
Because
I think
either way, if they can get both those keeps, because
Yeah.
you gotta think, we got one boss down bottom in less than a minute, and
Yep.
the one up top coming in a minute. And if they just hold out for that bottom boss and let that go through and push with it, that's one easy
More
win
than
that they
enough
can
to
get there.
win. Yeah.
As we do see the other tribute
Blue
is
team's
spawning here,
already.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that's
red
the
team
thing.
can
Like,
fight this though,
I'm
and actually
noticing
win
that
it.
I'm noticing that red team is a lot of times out of position when these tributes spawn, considering they know when they're going to spawn on the map. Like
Yeah.
they seem to be putting
It
themselves
looks
out
like
of position a
it looks
lot.
like red team is assembling well. It looks like they're actually grouping up this time, so that's good.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
not going to be able to grab this. They're not even trying to grab it. They're way out of. And
Yeah. They're
Blue's
pushing
totally
in.
positioned for a gank here.
And Super Trunks is going in
Oh.
first by himself there, and he's
Yeah,
gonna get
man.
caught out
Oh
early.
my God, Trunks! You're
With
too
him not
thirsty.
going, with
Yep.
him
Oh,
not
on.
going taunt, he should
Yeah.
not be doing that at all.
No.
He didn't go taunt, so he should. And
And
because of
they
that, he's
call
getting
leader.
caught out early.
No, leader gets out.
Cool.
They are catching
Ripper might be
Genji though.
going
And
on.
Genji's gonna
Yep.
take him.
Oh, buddy.
Ripper's gone.
But
But it
Genji
looks like
might die
Digi
for it,
might
though.
go over here to get Rowan
Oh yeah.
here on the Genji.
man.
Oh, but he
Whoa,
does
my
go
God,
down
the
by a
minion gets the
minion.
last
If he would
hit.
have,
Oh,
swift
terrible.
strike the other way, he would have been alright. If he would have swift strike past the fucking terrain.
I'm just-
Also,
Red's
Red's getting cannon shots on their core from catapults.
You know, I'm just
Why
looking
would
at
you
this and I
Dive.
can't.
Nice fucking
Why would
stage
you
dive,
stage dive
bad
there?
Gavin.
I was gonna
fucking
say
wood
the
leader,
stage
you
dive, I
dumb
would've stage
fuck.
dive to go clear the fucking catapults.
You'd
That's
think.
We do
stage
see
dive
there is a
to
last
go
tribute spawning here, and if
Like, what
blue
the
team
hell?
gets this,
Oh,
this
they're
will probably
gonna.
be the game if they get it, because
Yep.
they
They
could
can get
easily
the
get
tribute
that.
and then just go get both bosses if they wanted to. Like the
Well,
tribute's gonna.
Red
Looks like
hasn't-
they're gonna
Red
get the
team
boss
hasn't been in
first right
position to
here.
get a single
Oh, man,
tribute all
that's a good
game,
choice.
So
You know,
They're
I'm
gonna get
just,
boss
That's
and
the
then go for
problem.
tribute right next to it. But all of red team is gonna be up, or for at least 4 of them are coming. Yet they only have
Protoss
3
is
people
doing
here.
siege camp.
Oh,
So,
Protoss
I'm just-
takes a
this
little.
might actually be a bad idea doing
vacay.
this boss. They're gonna be low in damage for this team fight, and this team fight's gonna matter quite a bit here.
I'm sitting here and I can't help but think that there is a number
ooh,
of
as they
times,
do get the boss.
there are so many times when a mosh pit would have just been so useful
Oh
here.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
And-
the
Yes,
thing is,
definitely.
even stage dive, if he uses it right, is useful. But I haven't seen a single good fucking stage dive.
As they are gonna
Exactly.
team fight here, this boss is going to be pushing forward.
Oh, go for it, Red. Unfortunately,
looks
Genji
like
was
we
caught without
do
the sound
Yeah.
barrier.
And as we do see,
That guy.
they are team fighting here, this boss is just walking itself right to
Right
core.
up to core.
Yep.
And
There you
there
go.
goes-
And they,
Oh,
the best bet for them would be to back off and go defend, because with this tribute there's the 5v4. Their best bet is to back
Oh,
off and
that
there
was
goes
defend.
nice.
PT.
That was
Ooh,
good
that
off
was a
by
little
Crow
meme.
to do.
As
Looks
it does
like-
look like they might be going to back off to go to the defend the core, at least
Yep.
leader is.
yeah.
As
I
we
don't
do
know
see
where
they're
they
gonna have
pull
to
this
clear
off,
mid lane
though.
as well.
Yeah.
Though I will say that getting the siege minions at bot at least made sure that they weren't going to have too much of a way pushing core, at least for a little while.
Yeah, but that core is gonna get down to a little lower than
definitely-
50%
Yeah.
here.
Less than
They're
half.
definitely losing their keeps at
Pushing
least
down
here. I mean,
mid
they might
keep.
be able to push back. They might be able to push back blue team. But
See, in all
they're
honesty,
losing
if
two
blue
keeps.
team, if blue team was if they win this fight here, that they're actually fighting and then go boss, they could actually end with that as well. There's so many possibilities
Yeah.
here, but it looks like Traken is
There
gonna get
goes
caught out on
Uther.
Uther,
Ooh,
and Diggy might be their next target.
Looks like they're not going to get Digi, though.
no.
Yeah, it
Ooh,
looks
they're
like
taking
the-
catapult shots.
They are.
this.
It looks like
And Uther with the
Protoss
revive
22,
coming
yeah.
back alive with the 20s that they do
KT's having to
have.
clear. He's their top damage dealer. They're down. All their keeps are down.
Ooh,
that.
looks like this is going to. Oh no, that divine shield saves them.
Oh, this might be it.
Ooh, there's
This
the.
might
Oh,
be the
there it is.
last fight.
There's
Ooh,
KT.
that is
Proving his
the-
worth.
But Digi's going in the side flank. I think he might
Digi's
get
just
this
going
too.
ham on the core.
Yeah,
Digi is
exactly.
going to end the game right
Oh,
here.
yeah, he is. Oh, my God, look at
blue
how
team
close he
wins.
is.
man.
Look at
Look at
that
how close
HP.
he is.
So close
Digi
on that.
MVP, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
man.
man.
That's brutal.
That was a spicy play. I did
But
not.
see, that's
I
the-
didn't even watch that. I didn't see it happening.
I didn't either at first, but see, that's the importance in like everybody we were all saying in the mosh pit is just the fact that the mosh pit would have provided so much potential, because he could have slid in there when all 5 of them were sitting on tribute, moshed, and gave a lot of damage for a lot of room for KT and Genji to put out
Genji to
damage.
do their work, yeah.
Absolutely.
But they didn't take that, and that I think
Nope.
is the bad thing that screwed them right there.
That
One of the main
wrong.
things
Like,
was
it
the mosh
so
pit.
weird, yeah.
Well, Trunks didn't go taunt, Leader didn't go mosh. It was just they didn't really even have tanks.
Yeah.
And Trunks
to be
just kept
honest,
going, and where he didn't pick Titan up, he kept going in so much by himself